We're a small software company based at Cork Airport Business Park. There's 17 of us there at the moment. We develop a software application called Enquiry, which is aimed at statisticians working in clinical trials. So they mainly work in large pharmaceutical companies, in government agencies and in academic research centres as well too. We came up with 3 broad strategies that we wanted to implement to help Brexit-proof our business. And we knew that in implementing those plans, we would need significant resources to do that. And we knew pretty much straight off that we weren't going to be able to fund the costs of those plans from within our own resources. So we had a discussion in the office as to whether this was a good way to go, and we quickly decided that the 4% interest rate was really good value. The fact that the loan didn't require a personal guarantee of any kind was another really big plus, because personal guarantees are they tend to give people lots of headaches, that kind of thing. So having that off the table was really, really good. From the time I submitted the eligibility application, it literally took only 45 minutes for me to get my eligibility number back. So literally in the same afternoon, I knew that we had this approval. So it was a really, really quick process, and it was great to know that you qualified straight away. Once we took that number then to the bank, they were delighted to see us coming with the eligibility code, because it meant that they could begin to process our application straight away. We had a business plan done. They weren't looking for a guarantee, so it really speeded up the process and helped us to access the funds really quickly. What the SBCI Brexit loan gave us was the financial breathing space to implement all 3 of our main strategies at the same time. In previous times, it was more likely that we would have had to do those one at a time, but with the SBCI loan, we were able to do all 3 together, which really gives us the benefit of making those improvements and having that behind us once Brexit happens, and we know that we can get the benefit of all 3 of them right at the same time. So it really does help us. The state agencies and from SBCI, they are there to help, and they do have lots of programs and lots of funding in place to assist us. I'd also say to have confidence in your product or your service and in your ability to deliver that product or service, and to remember that a good product is a good product not just in the UK market but in lots of other markets as well too. So look for other markets and see where your business can actually develop new markets similar to the UK if you find that the UK is going to be a real problem.